Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Since it is getting into summer, I have another self-tanning video for you. I should start off by saying that even though this is a tanning video, there's nothing wrong with having pale skin or even lighter skin. So I don't want anyone to take it as like I find my pale skin to be ugly or anything like that. This is just like sometimes it's fun to play around, just like with makeup, it's fun to play around with tanning products. So I actually had a brand reach out to me, so thank you so much to Beauty by Earth for sending me these products. This is not a sponsored video, however they did send these products to me at no charge in exchange for a completely honest review. So I want you to know that even though I got these for free, I'm going to be completely honest. If the product is great, I'll mention it. If the product is not great, I'll also mention that because I don't want anyone to go out and buy it and then come back and be like, what the heck? You said this was great. So I actually got two products from them that I'm going to try out. The first is their Beauty by Earth Self Tanner Mousse. This is a buildable tanning foam and it's in the shade medium to dark. What I love about this brand is that they are super conscious. It is vegan, cruelty-free. It says this carton was made with wind energy, and they are a part of the Sustainable Forestry Initiative, so really cool. I also have their fair to medium face self tanner. So this is not a mousse, I believe this is just like a moisturizer type. And the same thing with this, cruelty-free, vegan. When I got my shipment, I was looking at the ingredient list and I was honestly blown away. I don't know what like the typical ingredients are in self tanners, but I feel like it's typically a lot of chemicals, maybe not like harmful chemicals, but like not super natural things. But I was looking at this and like some of the early ingredients are yerba mate, grapeseed extract, licorice root extract, chamomile flower extract, rosemary leaf extract, pine bark extract, witch hazel extract, yucca root extract, vanilla essential oil, orange essential oil, linalool, radish root filtrate. Like it has a lot of natural stuff in here, and to be honest, I don't know what all of the benefits are of these. But when I see an ingredients list like that where I can read and understand everything, it's really encouraging. It also makes me want to believe that this is better for your skin because I don't think these are all being used to produce the tan. And some of them are extracts instead of essential oils. I know there are essential oils in here to make it smell better, but some of the extracts have really great properties that I'm sure are probably good for your skin. I just don't know what those are. Same with the face self tanner. Like we have shea butter in here, pomegranate extract, Japanese green tea extract, aloe vera juice, cranberry extract, jojoba extract, argan extract, vanilla fruit extract, like so many good natural things. And a lot of the things in here are actually certified organic. So it appears that this brand is super conscious of what they're putting in their ingredients and how they're making them. So I'm honestly super excited to try these out. I was actually having a conversation with my mom. She didn't know that I had received these or that I had even heard about it. She was talking about this self-tanner she had seen and that she really wanted to try because it had good reviews. And she was trying to remember the name and she was saying something close to Beauty by Earth. And I was like, wait, I just got that. It was just like a strange coincidence because she was mentioning it like the day after I had actually received the product. So to apply everything today, I'm going to be using my double-sided St. Tropez tanning mitt. I believe they did have tanning mitt utensils of that sort on the Beauty by Earth website. But I mean, I'd say any self-tanning mitt would do. For more intricate areas like elbows, knees, ankles, I'm going to be using this e.l.f. stipple brush. Last time in my self-tanner review for the Tanologist one, I just used a mitt and it did affect, it looked darker in those areas such as like the elbows. So I'm gonna go back to using this and see if I can get it to look more natural. And then I also have this small mini face self-tanning mitt, but I'm not sure if I'll actually need it because I think the self-tanning moisturizer thing is just like something that you can like rub into your face. I could be wrong, but I think that one is more of like a gradual tanner and the mousse is more of like you'll get results in a couple of hours. So this says, have a beautiful golden glow in just 4 to 6 hours. Simple but powerful ingredients will leave your face and body tan and glowing. As always, no dyes, sulfates, or parabens. Just a nice golden glow from clean ingredients. Okay, the lighting might change a few times throughout this video, but I'm trying to get the best lighting that I can. Okay, so I have a tank top on and my self-tanning shorts. We're going to start with the Mousse. Directions say to exfoliate with a dry brush or body scrub before self-tanning. I did do that this morning. I did moisturize like my elbows and my knees, the areas that typically get darker. Okay, so it's a white mousse. This is like the Tanologist one. I mentioned in the Tanologist video that I'm not a huge fan of when the mousses are just white. I prefer having some kind of color guard because I just have a bad time trying to make it get everywhere and make it look even. Like with what I said for the Tanologist one, I liked it enough to where it kind of made up for it. So we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna take some on the stipple brush. I'm gonna apply that to my foot. And around the ankles, especially since I'm wearing sandals a lot lately. I don't want my feet to be pale white and my body to be tan. That would just look weird. It dries pretty quickly and it does not feel sticky at all. Like it's been about like maybe a minute since I finished the lower half of my leg and it feels moisturized kind of. It doesn't feel sticky, which is good. Okay, legs are finished. Okay, now I'm gonna do my arms. For my elbow, I'm gonna start off putting a little bit on a stipple brush. I'm just getting that general area. I'm gonna do the same thing around my wrists and on my hands. Try and get my hands to look a little bit darker just so it looks more natural. Okay, now I'm gonna go with some on my arm. This does smell very good, if you were curious. Last time I made the mistake of not getting like my underarm, so it looked really weird. So we're gonna be conscientious of that this time. Okay, now I'm going to apply the face self-tanner. So it says to exfoliate face with a facial scrub before self-tanning. I did that last night. Apply to clean, dry skin in a circular motion to ensure an even application across face and neck. So I do have a light moisturizer on because I just didn't want my skin to get completely dried out before I was able to do this. But I'm hoping it'll still be okay. I don't know how much to put. I'm gonna go with that much. Yeah, it just feels like a moisturizer. Smells like a moisturizer. Try and get it in my hairline. Try and get it in my hairline a little bit. So last time it looked, you could tell there was a difference. So the face tanner doesn't specify 4 to 6 hours. It just says in a few hours. So I guess we'll see. I will check back in around 4 to 6 hours and see where we're at. Okay, so I think this has been on for at least 4 hours, maybe 5. I kind of completely forgot what time I actually put this on. But I think I see a slight difference so far. I can definitely tell that it's working on my feet, but it seems like it's a little bit lighter on my arms and on my legs. This may just need to be something that processes overnight, or it's possible I just didn't use enough product. So we're gonna keep seeing. I've used a couple of other tanning items that they say like to keep them on for a few hours, but like if you let them sit overnight, it gives you a darker tan. So I'm wondering if this is the same thing. I don't really notice a difference on my face, but I have a caveat. I have been sweating basically all day. It is just so freaking hot today. It is kind of hard to avoid. So the self-tanner stuff may kind of be sweat off. I don't know. This might be something I have to apply like at night. I'm not really sure. Just not on a hot day, or at least like a day where I'm gonna be sitting in front of the AC, which was not today. Looks like I did not do a great job of applying it on my elbows, even with the brush. I'll try to exfoliate those and get those to look lighter. I feel like at this point it's just a really, really light tan, so I would definitely keep this on for as long as you can. I don't see any patchiness right now, which is good. I was nervous about that with the white foam not having a color guard. Looks like also near my ankles I did not do a great job of applying it. You would think after using it all the time I would finally have a routine down, but no, I still Even though I tried to do a pretty good job about applying it, I feel like it still looks a little bit patchy in some areas, and I feel like that's definitely because I don't have a color guard. I am someone who just needs something like that to be able to see where I'm putting it, because I'm just not the greatest at making it look even. But in the areas where it doesn't look patchy, I think it looks really nice and really natural. I asked someone's opinion and they said they agree that it looks more natural than the self-tanner I used previously, the Tanologist. It looks a lot better on my arms, I would say, than it does on my legs. I feel like I have an easier time doing my arms and making sure those look normal. My elbows obviously are a dead giveaway. The tan on my body is darker than the tan on my face. The face self-tanner I used said light to medium, and that was the only option. I'm even looking on the website now, and it only shows one option for the face self-tanner. It looks like it's the same for the Mousse. There's only one shade. So I would say if you want to do this to get both, if you want one to specifically go on your face, I would say apply it one day before when you're going to apply the mousse, so that way it's already built up, and then apply another layer to get it to try and be the same tanness as the rest of your body. The face self-tanner I applied last night, and then I did apply a little bit this morning, and it hasn't broken me out, so that's a good sign. The mousse retails for $30.99 on their website, so it is pricier than some of the other brands out there. There are some that's the same range, but I know like with Jergens and the Tanologist ones, those are a lot less that you can get in the drugstore. However, if you're looking for something that has clean ingredients, essential oils, where you can look at each ingredient and like know what it is and have all the extracts, if that's what you're looking for, then I'd say this is the product for you. Honestly, if you're not someone who's concerned So the full size one is what I got. That's 7.5 ounces. That's $30.99. But if you want to get it just to try it out, they have a 3.3 ounce for $20. So a little bit more affordable. So if you just want to try it out, see before you spend the $30 on the full bottle. And the face self-tanner is $26.99. So honestly, if you're trying to stay towards affordability, I would just get the mousse and apply it on your face. I haven't tried that, but I haven't had issues with applying self-tanner mousse to my face before. If you're just looking for a face self-tanner, that's one thing, because I know some people are just looking to tan their face and not the rest of their body. Of course, I do love that this is cruelty-free, and it's really nice that it's made from natural ingredients. I'm not sure if I could really suggest it over some more affordable ones, if I'm being truly honest, but I think overall it is a good product, and if you buy it, I think it'll be worth your money. However, I know that $31 for a product can be a lot depending on your financial situation. So I don't know, if you're really afraid of that price, you might want to check the drugstore first and test those out. I will say though that I really appreciate what this brand stands for, being cruelty-free, using natural ingredients so you actually know what's in it. I actually didn't know this until I just now looked it up, but I don't think Jergens, which is a typical drugstore self-tanner brand, is cruelty-free. On their website, they kind of say they are in like a roundabout way, but I've checked other websites and it says they are not cruelty-free, and I know there's kind of like some loopholes that companies can get around in order to say like, to make it seem like they're cruelty-free, but in reality, like they still do things that harm animals. So I wouldn't suggest Jergens actually, unless like it's completely confirmed that they are cruelty-free. I would avoid them. It's like I emailed CeraBeeyt to see if they were cruelty-free, and they just gave me like a roundabout answer, like, we don't test on animals, but I specifically asked if they were cruelty-free, and if you look it up, they do have to test on animals in order to sell in some spaces. So it's kind of deceiving. But with Beauty by Earth, it seems that they are Leaping Bunny official, so I would trust them. They're also reef safe and organic, so that's pretty cool. So to kind of summarize my thoughts, I think that this product is definitely good for some people. Others might want to choose a more affordable brand, but I will be using this up. This isn't something that's just gonna sit in my drawer. Honestly, I would use this over the Tanologist one at this point. I did seem to have less issues with patchiness, but I don't know if that's just because of my application techniques improving or if that's the product itself. So take everything with a grain of salt, honestly. I will also be using the face self tanner, and I honestly love that. I do like the self tanner because I actually have some foundations that are like a shade or two too dark for me that I can't normally wear, but if I have like facial self tanner on my face and on my neck, it'll blend in and look more seamless than if like I have a darker shade up here and then my neck is here, and then if my makeup rubs off, you see my pale underskin. I think that is all I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you again to Beauty by Earth for sending me these products. I truly appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this video and got something out of it. I will link all of the products I mentioned down below, so if you want to check them out. Thank you so much for watching. I'd appreciate if you give this a like, subscribe, comment, share. Thank you for your support, and I'll hopefully see you in my next video.